Kathy, I think you touched on it, but do you have a recommendation for password software? So like instead of keeping it on a spreadsheet or anywhere else, is there a software that
Spreadsheet with the main passwords on it.
it's called?
Oh, but it's password protected, so it's fine. Yes. So any password manager software, like if you wanted to go and do some research, I will say that we've used and tried and researched a couple of them. OnePassword is a really good and easy to use one. It's actually one that we recommend to clients because it'll also help with the sharing of accounts. Not that I ever want to encourage people to share passwords, but sometimes you need to delegate access to an admin or someone is out sick, and it helps you do that in a very secure way. So that's a great one.
Another question. I use OnePassword. It's been great. So this is a question about when you have your employees can be the source of the keeping their office, right? And at one of my companies, we do our own social media, right? So even you can have a policy that people can't do in their personal shopping or social media or what on their Macs, But what we had to breach last year, it took a while to figure it out, but some of our team has to be logged into Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, etc., on their computers, and then it all connects and it's reached to our Bank of America and to shut down our Bank of America account and to AMS, but it came through somebody's personal Facebook, but it has to be logged into Facebook at work. And how can you possibly, for a small company, deal with that side?
In that scenario, if you have someone, especially if you have someone who needs to be on social media, they should only be managing the business account. So they shouldn't be clicking on links, getting friend requests, messaging people, right? That's the main way that we see that happen is someone clicks on a link and then, oh, I need to go, it pops up another page and I have to go re-log into Facebook for some reason. Oh, that's weird. And then they'll go and do it and then boom, the credentials are off and gone. So I would say you have to be really strict in terms of the policy on this one. There's not a great technical control because they have to be able to get to the app, to the platform. But you tell them, this is what you do, this is what you don't do when you're logged in on Facebook and you're only managing the company account.
If you did an audit, do you have like a recommendation to the audit side and you have a recommendation policy?
We do, not so much deep in like social media, but yes, in general, these are the things that you need to be communicating to your employees and telling them this is your responsibility for what you do and don't do. And then us as a company, this is what we provide to you in terms of tools and training and other guardrails at the company level. And that together, when everybody does their job, you have a united front. But yeah, that acceptable use policy that goes out to the employees is something that we work with clients on a lot.
Is there still a myth that Apple products like Macs and cell phones are okay?
That is a great myth. Thank you for asking that. Yes, it's a myth. I think it used to be when Mac usage was a lot lower. Oh, sorry. So he asked if it was true that Macs and iPhones and other Apple products are more secure than, say, Microsoft products. And a lot of people believe that because Microsoft has gotten a really bad rap over the years. But the reality is there's malware for both platforms and other platforms that are not even as popular. And as Mac usage has increased, as iPhone usage has increased, you see zero-day vulnerabilities and cyber attacks perpetrated on the Apple platform. So what I tell everybody is all of your devices need anti-malware software on them. So it's not just your Windows computer, but you should actually have it running on your phone, whether it's Android, iPhone, on your tablets, on your Mac. So if you need recommendations, James or I can give you some suggestions, but thank you for raising that point.
Is there a most common way, or what's the most common way that ransomware gets
Phishing emails. So a phishing email is an email cleverly designed to look like it came from a person or a company that you know and recognize. So it might be, I don't know, AT&T or Apple or LinkedIn or whatever, Microsoft 365. I personally get a ton of them that look like faxes that come from Microsoft 365. And in some cases, if I actually used a Microsoft fax service, they've gotten me to stop and pause. But it's that cleverly designed phishing email that when you click on it, either takes you to a malicious website or takes you to a site where you have to log in. That's how they steal your login credentials, and boom, they're off to the races.
All right, I'm gonna round the applause.